Okay, good morning, everybody. This is again in regards to the 911 call that JP Miller's neighbor had made on May 1st, 2024, to Horry County Sheriff's Department. And the concern was in regards to trafficking, yes, because the mail lady, as they had seen many times before, had seen a group of young Oriental girls. One of them, he said he had seen JP, beating them up, as he had seen him beat up Micah as well. So that was the concern in the call. However, within the call, something very interesting comes up. Now, in the past couple of nights, me and CJ from CJ's Crime Concepts have been breaking this 911 call down minute by minute, line by line, and that's how we had come across this one section at the 1 minute 52 second mark. So the caller says, and let me quote him. "We did see him fly in and fly out of there because he almost hit us in his blue truck and he took off, and that was on Saturday morning." Unquote. Now, why is that important? Since it's May 1st, which is Wednesday, logically, when he says on Saturday morning, he's referring to the 27th of April. That's Saturday. He didn't say a few Saturdays ago. He didn't mention any other Saturday. He's saying on Saturday. For example, if he's calling on Wednesday and he said on Monday, it would be obvious he's referring to the Monday before the day that he's calling, that Wednesday. That's logical. Well, that's exactly what he's referring to. And especially since he's recalling that he almost got hit by a full-size blue pickup truck, I think that most people would remember the details of that incident. When it happened, what was about to hit them. Remember, these are neighbors who have been very upset, very frustrated with the chaos coming out of JP's house. This is why this call is being made. Okay. With all of that into consideration, from the very beginning of this whole thing, it has been reported by multiple sources, which I have links to all of them, that they got their information from Robeson County deputies in investigation, that JP Miller was in Charleston, South Carolina, starting from April 26th, that Friday, till Saturday, April 27th, with a picture of his truck, a plate reader, at 2:22 p.m. showing him coming back from Charleston on the 27th. Now, who says these things? Well, let me show you. WBTW, which is like a PowerPoint presentation they did on May 22nd. Everybody's been using this presentation for this example, this breakdown, this timeline. And the name of that article, which they're a CBS affiliate, by the way, the name of that article, it's a PDF. It's a PDF file, okay? And it's called OCA 2024-01932. Date of incident, April 27th, 2024. And in that, it states that it was confirmed by Robeson County that JP Miller was in Charleston, South Carolina, the 26th until the 27th with his blue truck. Okay. They claim this information was substantiated by eyewitnesses. Plate readers identified JP Miller's truck traveling to Charleston, South Carolina. That would have to be on the 26th. Now, we've yet to see these plate readers, but that's what they're, reporting. Again, CBS affiliate, WBTW, dated May 22nd. Now, who else reports on this? Newsweek reports on the very same thing, May 7th, saying they got their source from Robeson County Sheriff's Department on Facebook. WPDE on May 9th has an article called 911 Calls, Security Footage and Timeline Detailed Day of Micah Miller Death. They say deputies said that it led investigators to confirm JP's whereabouts on the 26th till the 27th in Charleston, South Carolina. WJBF, May 8th, have an article named, in quotes, "I'm about to kill myself." Robeson County authorities reveal cause of death, release timeline in Micah Miller case. They say authorities confirmed JP spent night in Charleston, South Carolina. Okay, so I would find it very funny if all of a sudden these things were recanted, because ABC4.com on May 17th, under an article called Timeline: Everything We Know About the Micah Miller Case, claiming, and we've heard this before, that on May 13th, Robeson County Sheriff's Office requests the assistance from the U.S. Attorney's Office and FBI in South Carolina in Micah Miller investigation. This is after they made their May 7th claim that she committed suicide. At that point, the investigation should have been closed. However, this led May 13th for them to ask for the assistance. Robeson County has no reason to get involved with the finances of Solid Rock. The only part that they play in this whole situation is Micah's death. And that's why they called on these agencies for assistance. Okay, with that being said, I don't see Robeson County or any of these sources retracting what has been said. And the fact of the matter is it's been reported over and over and over again. And with plate readers and witnesses' account, we've yet to see this plate reader showing he's going to Charleston on the 26th. And we've yet to hear from a witness that that says, substantiates that he was in Charleston the 26th till 27th. Nothing. We've yet to see a receipt. We've yet to see anything. We've been denied all of that. Even though he gets angry that he says he's being harassed. At this point, May 1st, there's no protesting going on. I've said this before. There's no pressure from anybody, content creators. It's not global. It's not even nationwide at this point. However, this is interesting as well. ABC4.com on May 17th reports Timeline: Everything We Know About the Micah Miller Case, that on May 1st, that same day that call is made by the neighbor, leaders at Solid Rock Church filed a police report with concerns about an influx of harassing messages in the wake of Micah's death. They filed a police report with concerns about an influx of harassing calls. Now, I could just assume either A, harassing calls have already been coming in, or B, that they were expecting an influx of harassing calls. I'm not really sure. All I know is that obviously the locals were talking. And in that 911 call, by the way, which CJ was kind enough to clip that portion of the show where the 911 call is played. I put that on my TikTok page. I put that on my YouTube channel as well, createdtoclass.com. Created to Class magazine on YouTube. So you can hear the call. You could stop it. You could break it down. Now, I know the man has a very strong Southern accent, but he's pretty clear on what he's saying. If you played enough and listened to it, you can catch what he's saying. He even says that they thought that Micah was killed in Charleston. I don't know where he got that from. I don't know. There was a lot of rumors and stuff going on at that time, I'm sure, within the locals. However, there's no rumor about what this man recounts about almost getting hit by JP's blue truck on Saturday morning, the 27th. There is no other Saturday morning that fits that description. Almost got hit by him leaving the neighborhood, speeding out of the neighborhood. So what does that do? That pretty much debunks this alibi. This alleged plate reader that shows him going to Charleston, South Carolina on the 26th has yet to be seen. We've seen no video and no photos of this. These witnesses, again, who allegedly substantiated this alibi, have yet to stand up and say anything. There's, as I said, no pictures, no photos, no receipts, no nothing. So why lie about your alibi? Anyway, I leave this with you. Again, this has also been sent to the authorities, this connection between that call and these reports of his alibi. And so what that does is that just pretty much, what does that do? That puts a cloud over the alibi and may shift the investigation to look further into really what happened to Micah, which is what we want. So yes, it has been reported to the authorities. Don't worry about that. I might be on CJ's tonight, which would be at 7:30 Eastern Standard Time on YouTube. CJ's Crime Concepts. I'm not sure, but I should be on there this evening. And so if you have any input, if you have any sources that show the same or different, please share. I look forward to hearing your responses. And until then, something new will come up, which I'm sure it will, I will see you soon, and God bless.